Raw. Hope you're doing fine and dandy this morning. I wasn't going to get on here this early, but a button got pushed and it's hot, and you're going to get it, a good dose of it right now, because it has to be done, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of people talking about my Father, considering him to be his creation, considering the Messiah to be the Father. That is a working of Satan. Look right here at the verse of the day, Colossians chapter 3, verse 17. And whatever you do in word or deed, so whatever you do all in the name of the Master Yahusha, giving thanks to the Most High, the Father, through him. That distinctively separates two different individuals. You do all things through the name of Yahusha, because he is the one that spoke the truth, and he came in his Father's name. But he is not his Father. They're not the same person. And until you get that out of your head, you're delusional. And I don't care if you don't like me because I said that. That's tough titty. I love you. This is love right here. See, these candy ass pansy Christians and messianics and all these people that want to try to tell me that I'm too harsh in my speech. I'm too hard. That's exactly what they told Messiah. They said, who can hear? Who can understand what he's saying? His speech is too hard. I don't even know what he's talking about. Saying that he's the bread from heaven, come down from heaven. If you think for 1 second that they're the same person, you are under the influence of a deceptive operation that was foisted upon you by the accuser, by Satan, in order to try you, to see whether you are for Abba and the truth or not. Whether you're playing eye service, you're just pretending to be a follower of truth in Abba, walking in the Ruach HaKodesh, or not. How far are you willing to go for the truth? Is what I just said is it making you mad that I'm telling you that they're not the same person? They're not. Bring me the proof. Right there. I can give you all kinds of verses where he's labeled as creation, created. He said, not my will, but my Father's. He's not the Father. And if you think he's the Father, you're going to go down gnashing your teeth. And if you think you're bigger than going down gnashing your teeth, you're definitely going to go down gnashing your teeth. I'm not bigger than that. I could do that same thing. But what I can tell you right now is just by looking at this verse right here, it says, do all in the name of the Master Yahusha, giving thanks to the Most High, the Father, through him. You see, Yahusha knowed the word better than anyone ever has known it and still knows to this day. He explains it to us so we can understand it, what it means. If he didn't do it, if he didn't come down and tell us what the Father's word means, we'd be setting ducks, we'd be done. That's why he died for us. He died for us. Abba didn't say, you're going down and I'm going to put you on a pole and kill you for a bunch of scumbags that don't do nothing but sacrifice their babies every Saturnalia. And then you got him twisted, bruh. He said, go down and tell them the truth, but you're probably going to die for it. You are going to die for it when you go down there, because that world is full of nothing but lying scumbags that want to tell you delusional bullshit. and make you believe in all kinds of falsehood. And when you tell the truth that cuts to the bone, they're going to hang you for it, bro. They ain't going to love you. They're going to kill you. That's why when you speak the truth, you got no friends. But that's all right, because that proves that there's only one friend to have, and that's the truth. That's Abba. He's my friend. He is what gives me life. I don't need someone to provide for me. He provides for me. I don't need a man to tell me what the word says. He spoke the word, and I can go read it for myself. He didn't tell me that he was his father. He actually said he wasn't. Man tells you that he was the father and that they're the same. Go read 2 Thessalonians. No, let's go right now. Let's do it. Let's do this. I'm going to be on point today with y'all, because I had enough. I told you I'm taking the gloves off, but the ephod ain't coming off, baby. It ain't coming off. The gloves are coming off. I've had enough. I'm done letting y'all talk shit about my Abba and my Messiah however you want. I'm not going to stand for it anymore. The gloves are coming off, but the ephod stand, it ain't coming off. 2 Thessalonians. If then you were raised. Is it 2 Thessalonians? No. It's in Colossians. I thought I went to 2 Thessalonians. Here we go. Okay, verse 1. As to the coming. Okay, now listen to every word. This is how you come to the Father. You come to the Father through the Word, which is Yahushua. Listen. As to the coming of our Master Yahushua Messiah and our gathering together to him. So, as far as what that looks like when we end up with Messiah, we ask you, brothers, don't become easily unsettled in mind or troubled, either by spirit or by word or by letter, as if from us, as if the day of Yahuwah has come. Don't believe these fables. Don't believe that Yahushua is Yahuwah when he told you specifically 1,000,000 times that he was not. When you're supposed to believe that he prayed to himself and stuff in the Garden of Gethsemane. Get your head out of your ass. That's what he's telling you to do. Don't become easily unsettled in mind or troubled, either by spirit or word or by letter, as if from us, as if the day of Yahuwah has come. Let no one deceive you in any way, no one deceive you. Go to the word yourself, because the falling away is to come first. And the man of lawlessness. There's only one man. If you think that Messiah is Abba, that's lawless. You're breaking the law. You're considering Abba's creation to be him. He don't take too kindly to that. Even though he's the firstborn of all creation. He created us. Messiah did. But Abba created him. I don't care what you can do with it, what you want. That's how it is. He is not the same person. And if he was, he would have told us. If he come down here and was willing to die on a stake to save our lives, he wouldn't come down and play games and say, why don't you think about deeper meanings of what I'm saying and try to figure it out, and then maybe you can live. No, he loves us. Are you going to do that to your children? How much more does the good Father do to his children? He tells us straight up how it is. The word tells us, listen to this. Let no one deceive you in any way, because the falling away is to come first, and the man of lawlessness is to be revealed, the son of destruction. Son. There's a reason why it says son. The son of destruction, who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called Elohim, the Most High. Who does that? JC. Or that is worshipped. Who does that? JC. So that he sits as the Most High in the dwelling place of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. Who do you know is considered to be the Most High, other than the Most High? JC. Who has provided more lawlessness than JC? No one. If you believe that they're the same, you're under a delusion that Abba is making you believe because you don't love the truth enough. If you're mad at me, if you're mad at me right now, if you're catching feelings about what I'm saying right now, because you don't like it, and you want to believe that they're the same person, well, go get the word, go find the scripture and show me and bring it back to me and prove it. But you ain't gonna. You won't, because you can't. And I'll be right here waiting, baby, all day long. You can get it all day. There ain't no one that does all these things except for one figure, the working. Do not remember that I told you this while I was still with you, and now you know what restrains for him to be revealed in his time. For the secret of lawlessness is already at work, only until he who now restrains comes out of the midst, and then the lawless one shall be revealed. That's how I see him now. He's been revealed to me, whom the Master, the real Messiah, shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. If you think that a being, when you read that spirit of his mouth, if you picture a being of some kind coming out of Jesus's mouth and consuming someone, some charismatic figure like Donald Trump or Barack Obama, you got your head so far up your ass, you don't know whether you're coming or going. Listen to me. The word of the Messiah tells you that he's not the Father. The working of Satan takes the word of the Father and twists it and tells you a big lie and makes you believe a bunch of dumbass shit that ain't even in the word. And you'll fight till you're blue in the face and throw little tantrums like little kids to convince people of it when it ain't even in the word. And you can't even bring it. Go bring it. I challenge anyone. Go show me. And don't come with that verse, the only verse where he says, if you looked at me, you've seen the Father. He said that because he said, if you want to know why do you need to know what the Father looks like? Why he said that? This is why you got to read context. They said, do something else so that we'll believe that you're the Messiah. Make another miracle happen, and then we'll believe you. Or what? No one's seen Abba. What's he look like? Tell us what he looks like. And he done all this. He's done all this stuff for him. He was their friend, their best friend. Done more for him than anyone ever did. Laid his life on the line for him. And that wasn't good enough. They still needed more from him. And he said, why do you need to see the Father? If you want to see what the Father looks like, just look at me. What I'm doing is what the Father does. That's what we do. We tell the truth and we love. And we don't care if it hurts your feelings. And if you don't like it, you're going to die. And I'm not going to lie and tell you you're not going to die because I don't want to hurt your feelings or I don't want to have a debate with you. Hang me on a pole and stick me in my side right now, and I'll weep for every last one of you. Pull your head out of your rear end. You guys will throw more of a fit because I said ass and not think nothing about the blasphemous, abominable thing that's committed when you consider that Messiah is Abba in the flesh. When there's no one verse that you can bring to prove that theory. And I can bring all you want, baby. All you want. And if you want it, come get it. Come get some. I got it for you. I'm waiting. I'm cocked and loaded. Rat-a-tat-tat. Every day, anytime you want it, you can call this number. You can message me on, come in the comments. I'll give you my phone number. You can call me at 3 a.m. Wake me up and ask me. I don't care. I'll weep and I'll gladly get hung up on a pole for y'all. And I'll cry while I'm hanging there dying, thinking, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. They know not what they do. Because they're destroyed for a lack of knowledge because they don't know. How do you know something? You got to go know it. Do you want to know who Yahusha is? Go to the Word and find out. And if you can't come and bring me word that proves that Yahusha says, I am actually the Father. I come down here, I'm going to tell people, not my will, but my Father's, but don't really believe that because it really is me. It's just kind of like a mysterious like deal. You'll get it. Just don't worry. You'll get it. You'll be fine. No, bullshit. Shut the hell up. Bring the proof. If not, shut up. Put up or shut up. I'm out, but not for long. The E5's staying on. D's out.